All right, maggots, we're going to war. Or playing some PUBG, and we're going to suck some egg, kick some butt. Now, my superiors have told me that PUBG 2 is being rumored about being in development. Well, that's not okay, because I still absolutely suck at the first PUBG. Now, thankfully, our division of the military weeb has provided us with a tool to, in their words, get good. It's called PubgTrainingCamp. All one word, no spaces, ain't got time for that crap. Now, to tell you all about it and to walk you through training will be my colleague Loopy. Trust me when I say when it comes to PUBG, he sucks. Flat out blows it every time. Take it away.
Thank you for the warm introduction, Drill Sergeant. So today, we're taking a look at a game so good, so blatantly copyright infringing, it hurts. It's called PubgTrainingCamp. All one word, no spit. What? You already heard about that? Moving on. This game was originally released as Sniper Training Camp in 2017. All one word, no spaces, don't worry. At some point, for reasons I don't know why, they rebranded it to PUBG Training Camp. Now, admittedly, I've been sitting on this game for quite a while. It's been 2.5 years since I made dumpster dives, so it's been so long, in fact, that I've both forgotten how I came to acquire it, and that it's also been completely removed from the Steam store. The controversy surrounding this game was the fact that it legitimately stole assets from PUBG and just plopped them into their own cheap game, called it PUBG Training Camp, and went to make some mad bucks. But we're not here to cancel this game, and gosh darn it, we're already 3 years too late to do it anyways, so let's just get into it. Let's train to become a PUBG master. So, here we are, PUBG Training Camp. Wow. Now I know when you're in-game in PUBG or any battle royale, there's not gonna be music, because you want to sound who-are and hear people playing footsie. But that doesn't mean you have to use the ideology in your game menu. You end up feeling like you're hard of hearing or your audio's messed up or something. It's dead silent. So, I went to the control settings and thank God they have it. Conventional sensitivity! You know, as opposed to unconventional sensitivity. I don't know if this is an actual thing, but I don't think I've ever heard of any game having what in the hell conventional sensitivity is. And when you're done customizing settings, you can be rest assured those will be saved by pressing on either no or yes. No or yes. No or yes, pick one, don't ask questions. Back to the main menu, this game doesn't BS you. This game doesn't overwhelm you, it gives you exactly what you need. Everybody knows there's only 3 categories of guns in the world: assault rifle, submachine gun, and sniper. So you don't have to worry about those imaginary things like whatever the hell a pistol is, or little plastic toys like grenades. Those things are for children. Here, Billy, here's a grenade. And next, we've got the maps. We've got Town, which looks pleasant and pretty accurate to PUBG, and the next map is... You know, maybe we shouldn't do with this map. Real gamers understand. We've also got the lovely hillside and grassland, and whatever the fresh-held prison camp shooting appears to be. We'll go ahead with a simple setup to start. Assault rifle, middle-of-the-road difficulty, and a 2x scope on grassland. So, here we are. And, I mean, considering it's literally stolen PUBG assets, it looks a lot like PUBG. Kind of on the quiet side, though.
Oh, shots fired! Target acquired, take him down.
Got him.
Guns a-blazing, hit the ground!
So after this, I just kinda started running around freestyling. I blatantly said that if this was real PUBG, I'd almost assuredly be deader than dead by now. Also, I'm not sure why I bleed green when hit. Is it my patriotic camo coming through?
You can't let the enemy know that you bleed when you get shot, son.
The bodies of the AI when killed just despawn. I kinda figured maybe they'd stick around to simulate looting, but no, just bad AI target practice. It kind of went further and further off the rails. I just kind of started running around, and in the words of Danny DeVito,
I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
running into the woods, jumping around constantly, making this horrendous sound, intimidating the enemy with it until I had them dazed and confused and murdered them point blank. And topped it off by asserting my dominance by climbing the shack and declaring that I'm the king of the grassland. Time ran out, and I was assessed an A-, despite the fact that half the time I stood in the open and kept bleeding my green alien blood while ing around. Am I a PUBG master now? I think after a showing like this, I'm ready for just about anything. Sniper rifle, 15 times scope, level 6 difficulty. And gosh darn it, we're doing it. The bridge. Warm up that gamer blood. Oh my god, I mean, I can't help but think of the real gamer moment that happened, and it literally drops you like exactly in that spot. I know what you're thinking. Let's hope for our sake that someone doesn't kill steal me. Where's the shots even coming from? Oh my god, that's zoomed in. We're gonna hit the ground and take some cover for a second and see if we can't line this up. Oh my god, I'm really starting to think I should have messed with my conventional sensitivity now. I literally can't line this. Finally! We just gotta take our time here and line it up, ignore the bullets riddling through my body. And then it quickly goes off the rails again. I channel my inner 13-year-old FaZe Clan dreams and start no-scoping. And I realize there's a crosshair on this sniper. And it's 100% accurate. Where you shoot the sniper rifle with this crosshair, it's going to go. Are you ready?
1, nothing's wrong with me. 2, nothing's wrong with me. 3, nothing's wrong with me. 4, nothing's wrong with me. 1, something's got to give. 2, this ain't accurate. 3, to the give of PUBG.
You know, I really don't think this is accurate in any way to the PUBG experience. Believe it or not, I wasn't aware enough to notice that there's an actual health bar at the bottom of this screen. This happened. Oh no! You can actually die in this! I didn't know you could die in this! Chicken dinner? I was running around no-scoping people, not giving two craps about anything, and I got the best score you could possibly get. I think I really am ready to be a PUBG master. And the last map, shooting, is actually exactly what it appears to be. It's a shooting range, and frankly, it's kind of the best part of the game. It's got semi-interactive targets that zoom in to show you where you hit the target. Although this too, I got bored of extremely quickly, loaded in with a sniper, and spent the next 15 or so minutes just trying to hit a headshot on the 800-meter target, which takes an incredible amount of adjustment in regards to the bullet drop, something that I'm surprised is even in this game, and something I don't recall being there when playing on the gamer bridge and no-scoping everybody. Needless to say, I believe I've conquered the figurative and somewhat literal mountain that is training for PUBG. And I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play some PUBG games. And we're going to probably finish in the top 85 of 100. And I'm okay with that. Oh, okay. Why didn't any of you guys tell me I just had to open PUBG and there was already a training mode? You know what I feel like? I feel like Buzz Lightyear right now. Or should I say, Mrs. Nesbit.
Years of academy training wasted.
We don't need it anyways, we're PUBG masters. And ignore the player, I made them like 3 years ago at this point. We don't need to modify anything, set up anything. We're going solo, third person, and getting right into it. So, PUBG looks a little prettier than PUBG Training Camp, but I have nothing but confidence. I'm ready to roll. Okay, so first things first, PUBG Training Camp is an absolute scam, a failure, and a mockery. It didn't train me for any of this jumping out of a plane crap. I guess we're just gonna pick, I don't know, Monte Nuevo and hope for the best. I guess we'll just go for it. I don't exactly know how to do the whole aim for the ground correctly thing in midair. I'm just gonna casually fly downwards in this direction, I guess. You know what? I think I'm supposed to be landing over in the town there, but, I think I'm gonna be landing over here. So I gracefully touch down on this rooftop, nobody seemingly around me, and get to looting. I find a 3x scope, an energy drink, head down inside and find a shotgun. Things are starting alright. Grab a helmet and find a heavy-duty assault rifle, so things are actually looking up. Just when everything's seemingly going smoothly, my game hitches and freezes and I thought I legitimately crashed. But no, a good 25 seconds later, the game comes back to life and says network lag detected. My confidence has never been higher. I go around and collect some more stuff, a pistol, grenades, bandages, just a really solid variety of items. And full disclosure, I have played PUBG a little bit in the past, so I knew the basic controls enough to get around, but I still suck. I check the map and I see I am quite a ways away from the circle, and you don't want to be outside the circle for very long, or else the 5G radiation will move in and murder you. Trust me on that. So I run into this building, not expecting anything when... And this is the part where I poop my pants. I take cover and peek around the corners of windows and walls and await somebody to just blindside me and murder me out of nowhere. But I hear distant shots behind me. I go and look, and there it is! A simple fool ready for the taking! And I did it! I got a kill! Ladies and gentlemen, I got a kill on my first game. So at this point, I'm pretty sure there's somebody else nearby, so I do what I do best in these moments. I freeze and camp and pray nobody murders me. I hear footsteps and even gunshots. But eventually the 5G radiation is proving to be a great concern, and so I decide I must leave. So I run off into the mountains like a true action hero, and surprisingly, I made it out of the small town unscathed. But I soon realized the 5G radiation is going to literally kill me before I can make it into the circle by foot. On the fly, I make the tough decision to double back, knowing that the only way I can make it to the circle is if I find a vehicle in time. And by God, somehow, someway, I literally find a perfectly good truck just sitting on the side of the road. So I hop in and I'm off. Driving through the city, smacking into the wall like a freaking idiot, and somehow dodging a flurry of bullets like a true action hero, flying through the desert until I find a safe space. I fling myself out like an idiot, whack my stomach into the windowsill for good measure, and then heal up and stock up on what's inside the building. I cover myself and wait until I have to move again, and run off into more hills on foot, hearing nothing but the constant rattling of gunshots in the far distance. I top off my health, I see a guy move in the distance, but I don't fire because of the elevation disadvantage. They leave, the circle begins closing, and again we move. Somehow I'm still alive and hiding literally as much as possible, eventually ending up on a hillside with virtually no cover in sight. I begin crawling to make my next move to the circle, but nearby shots make it very difficult for my peanut brain to want to keep moving with no cover. At this point, I've made it into the top 6, and I legitimately thought I'd die within the first 30 seconds of landing. With the nearby shots pressuring me to wait on moving just too long, the 5G radiation proved to be king, and I died just inches from safety. Now my brain's going to be uploaded to Bill Gates' personal server, and there's nothing I can do about it. But against guys like these, with full loadouts and good awareness around close quarters combat, I don't think I was ever finishing higher than 4th place. And honestly, I'm okay with that. And if I made it longer into the match, maybe we wouldn't have gotten to enjoy this view of someone's legit booty cheeks clipping out while they took an L. So there's always some small victories.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
To wrap it up, I figured safety comes in numbers. So I decided to go ahead and squad up and see how it went. I ended up with my boys Jervil and Danny P91. Both didn't say a single goddarn word. I'd die for these men. They weren't messing around. They went straight for Pachinki. Quite possibly the most populated and highly landed spot in all of PUBG. And gosh darn it, if we were gonna go down quick in Pachinki, I was gonna go all in for my boys Jervil and Danny P91. We land safely, and one of the first things I find is a Kar 98K, one of the best sniper rifles in the entire game. I almost didn't realize it and almost swapped it out with a shotgun until I realized I had a freaking Kar 98. We're running around sweeping building to building for loot. I notice I got a bit distance from my teammates, and then this happens. Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything that I even got a kill in each game I've played so far. Just us three keep holding it down in Pachinki. We finish off what I assume to be a spread out squad, killing another 3 guys. We make a push for safer ground, and that's when I hear a bike. I look and spot a tasty target crawling on the ground for me to test my Car 98 on. 1 kill is great. 2 kills feels like next level. I haven't played in like 2 years. We finish off the squad safely and we keep moving, before running into a stormtrooper and taking him down. Me struggling like a freaking doofus with the scope because there's some odd specific way to use the gun's scope rather than just a basic down the barrel view. Jervil gets revived by Danny, and I spot a guy making a run for it and down him, eventually killing him for my 3rd kill of the game.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
We go on to return fire and stay in cover with another squad for quite a while, before backing up and going wide to the buildings back in Pachinki. Jervil out here using game chat to yell at us to move. I'm just trying to survive, Jervil. We hunker down in some buildings and wait for crap to hit the fan. And it does eventually. I get into a bit of a one-on-one tussle and literally get beaten into an inch of my life. I pull back, heal up, teammates finish off the enemy. It's just me, Jervil, and 1 enemy. I end up behind this ledge, firing back at the 1 enemy. The pressure's on, and what do? I aim my gun and sit in the same spot so the enemy can easily pick me off, and then rush up and murder Jervil. Honestly, I want to blame Jervil. I feel like that should have been money in the bank for him, but I'm not mad. Honestly, finishing 2nd place in a squad game with only 3 teammates and no voice chat, that feels like a freaking miracle to me. I'm not gonna lie, I made this video fully expecting to go into both solo and squad games and die within like 5 minutes. Within landing. I thought it was gonna play out more like land on the ground. Huh, this is better than expected. Ooh, what's that on the ground over there? So what did we learn today? Is PUBG Training Camp good? No. Is it useful in any way, shape, or form? No. Is it fun? No. Am I now a PUBG master ready for PUBG 2? Absolutely not. It did make me rediscover some fun in playing PUBG, but not in any way competitive. But of course, what we learned most today is that we should probably just go back and play some more Fortnite and enjoy all the chug-jugging goodness together. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite too.